everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you and your loved ones are safe, healthy, and doing well during this time. And if you're new here, my name is Emily, and I love to make videos about fashion, jewelry, lifestyle, and anything magical. In today's video, I'm really excited to be sharing with you the new collection from Moress, a collaboration with artist Lili Tae. This collection, I'm actually wearing it here on my wrist, is so beautiful, you guys. It features some beautiful little creatures, little animal creatures, and they have such a beautiful like artistic flair to them. They kind of have a fairy tale vibe for me that I personally just love. And as you guys know, like I love forest creatures and things like that, anything magical, and these charms they have that detail to them. So I'm really excited to share with you my review of these. Moress did send me these charms to review for you guys, so a special thank you to Moress for sending me these to review, but also to each and every one of you, as I do not get these opportunities without all your love and support. So thank you so much. So if you'd like to hear more about the Lili Tae collection from Moress, make sure, one momento, to grab a delicious cup of tea. I'm enjoying some Oolong tea from David's Tea, and cheers, let's get started. In the Lili Tae collection, there's a wide variety of really beautiful special charms in the release, and I'm actually going to be reviewing 4 of the beads in the collection. And actually, just so you guys know, what I think is so special is you do get an illustrative card for the charm that you might pick out. So for instance, I should say, we have Purring DAHLIA, which is this beautiful, sweet little cat illustration. And then on the back it says a little inscription about what the theme of the charm. So the peaceful yet adventurous feline rests atop the high rocks of the forest, her flawless fur and dahlia coat in beautiful display. Fully rested, she dashes off into the distance, leaving a trail of petals along the forest floor. So I think it's just so charming that Moress included these little cards and details. The illustrations from Lili Tae are just so cute and charming, and I definitely want to find a way to display these in my office area because I just think they're so cute and charming. And as you guys know, as I mentioned earlier, I love forest creatures, so like these are just so adorable to me. Also in the collection, there is also a scarf, which I haven't opened it yet, and I'm gonna open it with you guys because I haven't actually really, I've tried not to look at it because I love scarves, and especially in the autumn season. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see it. Oh, it feels really nice. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my goodness, look at the different characters. I don't even know if you guys can see. It's kind of like a chiffon material, a little bit stretchy. You have the bird, which is right over here. Look at the colors. Oh my gosh, totally like autumn vibes, right? We have a little creature here in the water. It looks like a water dragon or something. That looks so cool. And then what else do we have here? We have the Purring DAHLIA, which is right here, the little cat. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right here. And anything else on here? Any other little creatures? We got the ocean, waves, it looks like mountains and trees. And then it does say Moress here in Lili Tae. This is so nice, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. Like you could definitely kind of wear it as a scarf. Oh my gosh, I love the colors of that. Doesn't that look cute? I like that. I'm looking in like the viewer just so I can see it. I love the pop of color. Oh my gosh, autumn vibes. You also, I think would look really cool is if you actually wrap this like around your wrist a couple times. It might actually be too thick to do that. I'll have to try it later on in the video and properly show you guys. But that could look really cute, or adding it on like a purse or bag. I love that. The Faunas of the Fall collection is in collaboration with Lili Tae and Moress. Lili Tae is a Bangkok-based illustrator artist, and each of these pieces kind of transform 2D art into 3-dimensional charms and bead designs. Each of these charms is a special little character that lives in the mystic forests of Faunas of the Fall. It is so beautiful, and this collection has a very beautiful autumn feel to it. I really love that scarf as mentioned with the colors, but each of these characters have a lovely woodland feel to them, and that's, again, as I mentioned, totally up my alley. There's beautiful little details on them, and they complement each other so beautifully. This is a 14-piece collection if you include the scarf, and I'll have a link down below to visit Moress's website so you can view this collection. So on my wrist, I have the different Lili Tae beads here on my heritage bangle from Moress. and I'm really excited to share with you. I also have a charm that technically isn't included in this release. It is by Moress though, it's a heritage bead, and I just think it's so pretty. It has like a little touch of cubic zirconia, and I just thought it would make a good like centerpiece in this bracelet, so that's what you're seeing on over here. So the first charm I'm going to share with you on this bracelet is DEWIE, and oh my gosh, it's kind of hard to pick a favorite, but I think from these, DEWIE is my favorite because it's so cute. I think it's a she. She's so cute. So she is a loving fairy that carries raindrops in her buds. She floats around the forest, sharing the droplets with anyone who passes by. And I love that she is holding a little DEWIE droplet. Like, it's so cute, and that detail dangles, and I just think it's so adorable. I love her face, and also on the back she has like two different expressions, which I think is so clever and sweet. I love that there's that thought of detail on both sides of her. I like the top of her, like the little petal-like detail. She is just so cute, and what an adorable little fairy. Like, I love that she has little leaves and a stem on her, and she's just so sweet. I love all the fairies from this collection, by the way. There's a couple other ones. They weren't sent to me, but I will kind of, if I can, I'll put little pictures on the screen so you guys can see them because they're so cute. And they have different interactive details on them as well. Like, one has like a little magnet detail, which I think is so cool and clever. Next up, we have over here, we have the purring dahlia, which I mentioned before. So the peaceful yet adventurous feline rests atop the high rocks of the forest, her flawless fur and dahlia coat in beautiful display. Fully rested, she dashes off into the distance, leaving a trail of petals along the forest floor. Now, she's really cute too. I don't know if this is one that I would gravitate towards ordering for myself, only because I don't have a meaning for her, but I think she is so beautiful. She has a lot of little details on her. I love how she's kind of looking upwards, and she looks like she is in motion in some type of movement. She's kind of like looks like she's springing up or kind of pouncing down, and I just really love that kind of movement detail to her. She has a lot of details going around both sides of her, and she is super shiny. She's like more of like a kind of a brighter silver color. Next we have Cosmo Canary, and this is the little illustration card for her. And Cosmo petals glide and glisten through the sky, never once touching the ground as they come together and flutter to life. With newfound wings, the little Cosmo Canary darts between the forest trees undisturbed. I just love like the descriptions of these beads. I think they're so pretty. Now, this one at first, when I first looked at it, I actually thought it was a hummingbird. It is just so detailed. I love the kind of little etching sketches on it, the little beak, the movement of this is so cool. The bottom of the detail of it is really neat, how it kind of curls under. And I love that the wings are kind of in motion. They're kind of fluttering about. You have the nice detail on the wings, the feathered details on the back. And I think it's so pretty. This is definitely one that I would order for myself because it's just so pretty. I can totally see this kind of fluttering about in a magical forest, hanging out with DEWIE. I think it's so pretty. And the only thing I probably would say is like that little curly part of the end. You might want to be careful when you're putting it on sweaters or things because it might be a little bit more prone to catching. Personally though, like that never really bothers me about charms or beads. It just kind of comes with the territory for me, and that doesn't really stop me from wanting to get a bead or not or a charm or not. Like, I think it's just so cute and pretty. So this one is really sweet as well. The last charm I have to share with you is Sunny Bunny, and when I saw pictures of Sunny Bunny, I loved her. I love rabbits and bunnies and little forest creatures. You guys know me and my love for my guinea pigs and all that stuff. So Sunny Bunny is definitely one that when I was looking at, I'm like, oh, I hope they send me this one. She looks super cute. So here's what it says about her. As summer fades into winter, Sunny Bunny hops playfully along the forest floor, chasing after the final rays of sunlight, a warm embrace before the long winter. And just the detail on her, like in this little illustration card, like I love the little details on her ears and her little tail and her little positioning. Like, it's so, so sweet. Now over here on my wrist, I have her hanging out at the end. One thing I will say, she is kind of in that hopping motion, which I think is really cute. She tends to face more downwards though, and I kind of wish she would kind of face more kind of like the purring dahlia, like kind of more like looking up, kind of more directional instead of kind of more downwards, because on my bracelet she kind of hangs in a down position, and I kind of wish she was like the opposite direction. And I think if you put her on the bracelet slightly differently, you can kind of change that just a little bit. That would probably be my only thing about it. If I could change it, that would be one thing. However, you would miss seeing the really cute details on her face, on her belly, on her feet. And I love her ears. Like, the illustration detail is so cute, but when you look at it on the charm itself, it looks like she has like a little crown, like her ears are forming a little crown on the top of her head, and I think that is just so sweet. I love her little tail. It's this little tiny little ball, and I think that is so cute. You also see like her little furs and like kind of like this woodland vibe and feel to her. She is so sweet. Anyway, that is it for today's video. I would love to know your guys' thoughts on Moress's new collaboration collection with Lili Tae. Which charm did I show is your favorite, or maybe you liked all 4 of them? Please let me know down below. Anyway, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, magical rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now, you guys.